Hi, welcome back. So we will try to see the further what we can learn in variant configuration as per our slides. Let's get into the topic. So till now we have seen this example. We have defined all these characteristics of this particular mobile, and it is holding two models, iPhone and iPhone Pro. It can be, suppose if this solution is has taken, they can able to implement any version every financial year. Okay, and we have seen all these characteristics, and after that you have defined values for your characteristics, and you have defined your class, and after that we have defined configurable material, and you have defined configurable profile. So with this I think you got some good idea about how configurable how the variant configuration works actually. So first thing is first step characteristics and their values assignment, okay, based on the features what you have. And class, why? Because class you are calling into the material, and the same thing you're calling into the configurable profile, so that configurable profile, it will work at your transaction level to choose whatever the various set of key combinations you can able to choose it. Now what is this session is all about? This session is for dependency. What exactly this dependency? The term itself, it says that, okay, it is not independent, it is certainly required something, previous step it is required before performing the current step. That means, so the current step, it cannot be executed without having any dependency of your previous step or else some logic actually. So these dependencies are very important and quite common in variant configuration, where wherever you are going to implement. Sometimes it's your call as a consultant, or else technical people suggestions after you are having a discussion based on the customer requirement. Certain times you can also suggest to the customer what is the flexible dependencies you required in this process at the time of using your purchase order process flow and your sales order process flow. Let's try to check this one now. Okay, so now if you look at here, so dependency, the transaction code is CL01. Okay, that we are going to see now. And if you look at here, what are all the dependency types we have? One is precondition. That means it has a dependency previous step, it's supposed to be previous logic need to be performed to execute the current step. And selection condition, this is specifically used for BOM, okay, bill of materials, and procedure for your pricing, and action. All these are the different steps we have. Let's try to create some dependencies on the current logic, how we can able to do that. Okay, so what we have to do is, now let's try to get on to my courses. I'm just providing my SD and S4 HANA courses. If you really wanted to learn real time and you have that seriousness to get into the IT industry with full knowledge before working only, just try this getting master to write functional specification. This is my SD course, 98 hours. And apart from that, I have one more course for idocs. Okay, so you can try all these courses. Okay, and pricing advanced level, this is on S4 HANA. Few other set of courses available at my end. If you really want it, you can try all these courses. I'm just providing these links below of this video. Now on a serious note, let's get into the SAP to create dependencies. Okay, and I'll just show you. You just follow the steps so that you'll get an idea, and you can try to utilize this scenario as a foundation for you. At the time of system practice, you can able to do your own kind of experiments and go through Google and YouTube and other scenarios, and you better learn many things, okay, to get perfect on dependencies. So I'm just entering the SAP now. Okay, what I said, the transaction code for creating CU01. You remember this? I haven't noted in my deck PowerPoint presentation. Let's go to the CU01. Before going ahead, what is the logic you would like to put it for your dependency? That is more important. Okay, so I think yesterday, so let me try to share my screen. So now if you look at here, so this is what we have done actually. Model like 15 and 15 Pro, and it can be 14 or 14 Pro, 13 and 13 Pro. You can take anything. You can create separate materials based on that. So see, what is the advantage if you see this? So each model and each color and each storage based on that, you will get into some combinations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 into if you get 5 into, assume that some where around 20 to 25 key combinations, okay, on the same material, 25 to 50, like that, you will have in your industry, different materials will be there. For example, if you take bolt, so the bolt, based on the bolt where it is supposed to use, like that, you suppose you are manufacturing bolt, manufacturing company, suppose if you are manufacturing 100 kind of bolts, okay, 100 kind of bolts with 10 permissible sizes, 100 into 10,000 materials individually you need not create. So you create for bolt one combination, and remaining sizes you create it as a variant, so that you can able to you can minimize the database pressure, and as well as it has a clear flow of setting up your sales side, and setting up your prices and all. That is the basic advantage here. Also, iPhone, it has two variants in that, different combinations, different promotions you're supposed to run for each phone. Every time it is very difficult, if you are not able to identify your clear variants. Okay, this is the material what we have created yesterday. So let's try to check this here. This model is there, 15 is there, 15 Pro is there. Okay, and you have what is called, you have a something called, this is for accessories, okay, and this is for storage, second storage. So what I wanted to do is, this is first step. Okay, I don't want to see these two steps. Okay, as long as I don't select a model. Okay, if I select a model, then only I wanted to see if you see, if I select this step, I would like to see my RAM and storage immediately. Okay, after that I wanted to see the colors. Once I choose the colors, I would like to choose the, so once I choose the storage, and I would like to choose my, what I would say, accessories also. Okay, leave about this last one. Let's try to do one thing. So I think yesterday we have defined, right, your CT02, CT01 and CT02, CT03 and CT04. Okay, transaction. So hmm, let's try to get into this one. First, what we do is, let me show you this one with an example, current example. So before creating dependency, let's create a sales order now. So this is sales order document, and let's take your customer, and let's take your material. Now, if you look at here, you can able to see after model, after model selection, I wanted to see the storage, so that I would like to, I can able to create the dependency like this. Storage, after storage, I can able to choose the my uh, RAM speed of the phone. Then I can able to choose my colors. Then only I can able to choose my box accessories. Like that, if I want, I can able to do it. So let me copy this characteristics description, right? All these are, so I want values. Okay, so let's do one thing. So for example, if I take this, so for example, if I take iPhone 15, I have chosen. Okay, in that iPhone 15, if I click here, I have two storages. So now what happens if I don't select iPhone 15? If I don't select iPhone 15 Pro, it shouldn't display all these dependent characteristics. That is my requirement. Okay, so like now general way, if I take this, for example, this is 256 GB, this is fine. Now go to another characteristics, white I'm choosing, parallel white, and I'm using RAM as 6 GB. Okay, so box accessories, I'm choosing both actually. Okay, so like that, this is one kind of material. For that you require a pricing where in pricing we will see later, and let's try to understand. But what is my objective, my client requirement? I don't want to choose storage before choosing iPhone model actually. That is what, so I'm creating a dependency, so model I should require. Okay, so how we can able to do this? First, what we have to create it for storage, we'll create a dependency. Okay, let's go /o cu01. Okay, okay, let's do storage underscore iPhone d1 dependency. I'm just creating, press enter here. Okay, so let's do storage. So you can able to see this, right? Storage selection underscore d1 dependency. So status, it is in preparation, right? Let's choose this one as release. Now you can able to see, as I said, that we have all four options like precondition, selection condition, and action and procedure. Let me try to show you this precondition now. So once you select this, you just click on dependency editor. Okay, okay, let's do one thing. First save. Okay, so what is your dependency? So this is storage underscore iPhone underscore d1, right? So let's copy this. Okay, so let's go to the change mode. Okay, that means cu02, press enter. Now click on dependency editor. Now you can able to write uh, your code. So I have chosen a precondition, right? So let me show you this, what you have to do. This is a simple code, you try on your own. If you are beginner, then don't take tension. Most of the times these preconditions written by abapers, this is the simple for our understanding, but you have sometimes you require a logic also on this. Let's see this now. So let's try to set this status as released first. Okay, press enter. Okay, let's keep it 3. I'm getting call. Let's go to the dependency editor now. Okay, here specified. Okay, so I would like to specify, so I wanted to get the model first. Okay, so this is g underscore iPhone underscore model. So if you go inside, okay, what are the values we have chosen? If I choose this model only, then my storage supposed to be displayed as a further step to propose storage. So let's copy this. Okay, let's try to go back. So this is what I wanted to do it. Let's click on check this if any syntax errors. No syntax errors found. So let's save this. Okay, so like that, we have created the storage selection. As don't confuse, storage selection is dependency. For this dependency, what is the dependency? So let me try to release this also. Okay, this is important. So let's come here, let's try to save this. Okay, so if no errors, then once errors is fixed for locked object, it will be released. So what I have to do is, what I did it, so like dependency error. So what I am saying, if it is specified, then only I would like to call this dependency in my, what I would say, at the time of displaying model. If the model is displayed, then only it's supposed to display the storage. That is the condition. Previously, it is not like that. If you go back to the, what I would say, sales order. So if you come back to the sales order, it has giving all options, right? So it's not like that. In the similar way, I supposed to create. So like, once I choose in the storage, I'm just creating the dependency. So I will create the same dependency for this speed also. Okay. So it's supposed to ask for speed. Okay. So like, what should I do? Let's go for this. Let's go back. Okay. Let's save this first. Then again, CU01. Okay. So speed underscore iPhone underscore D2. Okay. So once I choose the storage, it has the depending on so once my speed is depending on the storage actually. So I have to choose this like that. I'm just creating like this and as an example. Let's press enter. So by default it is in preparation. So let's choose speed underscore selection underscore 02. This is second one. Okay. So let's save this first. Okay. Once you save, let's go to the change mode. Okay. So again press enter. So now dependency editor. Okay. It will ask you what should you do. Okay. So let's go here. So SP specified, you just follow this. This is syntax. Okay. Let's go back to the your CT04. What is the characteristic? Okay. It is depending on the storage actually. Okay. Depends on the storage. So I would like to, I'm just telling like this, speed, how you want it. Okay. So let's come back. So I'll just keeping this one again, check. No syntax errors found. Good to go. Okay. Second one is created. So I have a two dependencies now. Okay. If I save this, so like this is one dependency. Let me make a note it down. Otherwise it will create a confusion. Okay. So this is for speed. Okay. This is for speed dependency. And let's go back. This is storage dependency. So I have two dependencies. So let's keep this one as D1. Okay, D1, D2. So once I got, so once a model I have chosen, I can able to choose the storage. If I get the storage, I can able to choose the speed. Okay, speed. Let's keep this one as speed, and then I can able to choose the color. Okay, again color. It has a dependency on the. Let's keep the dependency on the model actually. Color also. Okay. So let's do one thing. So now let's go and try to create one more dependency. See, if I am creating more, then it will be practice for you. So CLO color. Okay. COLOUR. Okay. Color underscore iPhone underscore D3. Okay. Let's create. Press enter. For color, okay, let's save this first. Precondition I have chosen. So D3. I'm just giving this one. Okay, I have created. Let's go to the change mode, press enter, and let's keep this condition as 1 is released. So let's go to the dependency editor. Okay, let it be locked, no issues. Some syntax, specified model. Okay, so let's check this syntax. All good. Let's save this. So now let's try to choose one, and it's supposed to be released. So what we call this dependency, we will call it to the respective characteristics. Okay, so let's go and try to make another dependency. Okay, finally model, RAM, color, storage, all these things. Last but not least, we'll call for accessories. Let's copy this. So okay, ACC. So like default. So let's try to create. So we'll call in the color model, this one. Okay, D4. Let's save this. Let's go to the change, press enter, ACC D4. So what is your precondition? Let's press enter. Okay. No issues. Press enter. So let's go to the dependency editor. SPCFID. If you do the spelling mistakes, you will get a problem. Okay. So this is, so let's go to this one. This is depends on your color actually. Okay, let's choose this. So once color, if you do this color selection only, I can able to go ahead and do my accessories. Okay, so precondition, let's make this one as released, save. I got it check. I have a doubt, like let me check. No syntax errors, no issues. Okay, this is how you can able to create the dependencies. If you want, we can try further also, but let's try to understand the basic with simple thing. No confusion. Okay, now we'll call these dependencies. Okay, we'll call these dependencies to the respective. Okay, this storage iPhone D1, this we'll call it to the storage one. Where we have to call it? Now go to the CT04. Okay, this is the place where you have defined the characteristics. Let's click here. So if you see, oh, not colors, so I need to choose first. So first go to the storage. Okay, let's go to the change mode. Now see this is the button. Okay, object dependencies. So what is the dependency? I'll calling this one for storage, this dependency. Okay, so if you see dependency editor also, you can able to see based on the model you are calling directly, you can able to do here also. So let's save this first thing, and next go to storage then. So next go to the, one second, I lost it. I think accidentally I have closed the session. One moment. Now let's go to CT04. Okay, storage is over. Next, go to the RAM. Okay, for RAM, okay, let's go to the dependency. So relationship, something is there. Okay, I have noted down. That's why this is the reason actually. So let's come to the notepad again. Where is my notepad? Speed. Okay, this is for speed. I need to do it. Okay, speed, it is in status 2. It is what it is talking about. Let's click on the dependency register based on the storage it's supposed to call. Let's do one thing. So go to CU02. So what is the speed? I forgotten to change the status. It's still in preparation, then it will not work. Let me release this. Let's do this. Okay. Now go to CT04. What is your next one? RAM is over. RAM storage is over. Next, choose the color. Okay. So colors. So go to this one. So now let's go to the notepad again. So colors, this one we have defined dependency. That's why if you give the same name inside, if you give any other dependency also, you can remember. Okay, this status is fine. Okay, so now last but not least, we'll call accessories. Okay, so let's see the accessories now and go to the dependency editor. For accessories, what you are calling? Same thing. So I think I forgotten to make a note it down. Now go to CI02, sorry, CU02 or CU03. So what is this? This one. Okay, let's copy this. This is what I supposed to call here. This is bit little confusing and dry topic. You are getting sleep or else you are getting more tension if you're really interested. So if you see this editor, okay, good to go. Based on the color, we're calling accessories. First, model. Next, storage. Next, speed. Next, color. Next, this one. Okay. Two we are calling, I think, based on the model. So now let's go and try to create an order now. Let's see the story. So we called to the characteristics also. So let's take this material with one quantity. Now see this, by default, your speed of iPhone and iPhone model is coming. Okay. So let's go to speed of iPhone also. Let's go to this one. Why it is coming, I will show you. You go to CT04. Okay. Let's go and check this one. Okay. So now if you see this, here we have forgotten to choose the RAM. RAM is what? Okay. So I think it depends on the storage we're calling. Okay. Let's do this. So when you don't save properly, you'll have a problems. No issues. We can correct it. As long as you are expertise, do more mistakes, more failures, more failures. Let's invite more failures early of your career, then you will be stronger. Okay. Some people are lucky and clever and disciplined. Okay. So let's see this. Let's come here. See, now see this. Previously, you are getting all four characteristics, but not like now. So, how is the day? If you are already, if you would like to get explore yourself for upcoming generation, if you wanted to be more stronger in your SAP, if your subject fascinated, ECC has 10 years life. After that, it will be extended for few clients. Still, you have a choices to get the exposures to move forward and perform yourself at your best. S4 HANA, you try this S4 HANA Simple Logistics BP partners. And if you're not at all experienced, you should try getting master to write functional specification and pricing. I have more than 24 hours. So this is called passion at my end. Still have that crave to learn. No one cannot say that something got finished in IT, especially SAP SD pricing concepts. You can try all these courses, and if you'd like to know S4 HANA FSCM integrations, and if you'd like to learn idocs also, I'm just providing these links below of this video. So in the middle, why I'm telling, so I'm just, if someone is interested, they can able to go ahead and they can purchase my courses and they will be happy. And if they get a job, is I'm telling you, after reading my YouTube and after viewing my YouTube, after practicing what are the scenarios I explained, if you really like it, please comment. I'm doing this much hard work, then please comment and please give your likes. That will be boost for me to do for other concepts. And again, I'm telling you, my friends, if you subscribe my Udemy courses, if you got a job, if you got certain interview questions on my concepts, it's always welcome to, open up your happiness in YouTube forum. And you need not say thank you to me. You tell me, Jagdish, I got a job because of so and so concepts. I loved your concepts. Okay. If you don't thank you, also no issues. And this is how it will give boost to others also. So now see, where is that? I can able to choose anything, right? Storage and all. Now let's see the fun. I'm choosing iPhone 15 Pro. Okay. Okay. Press enter. Now see this. So when I choose the model, it is asking for storage and colors. Okay. This is how I have created the dependency. So let's choose the 256 GB. Again, it will ask something. So press, then you choose the press enter. So what it is asking, speed also. Okay. If you choose the color, so let's take the green this time, press enter. Now it is asking accessories. Now if you choose the speed 6 GB, okay, and you can able to choose the accessories. This is how you can able to create dependencies. Okay, I think I have explained properly with some example. Okay, now you got iPhone 15 Pro model with the 256 GB variant and garden green and 6 GB and charger cable and charger pin. Don't ask me. So trust me, I have been planning last, uh, you know, 4 to 5 years to buy iPhone. I couldn't able to do so. Okay, because commitments are like this. Let's marry, you'll come to know all this stuff. Okay, now see this one. Jokes are on part. You can able to see this. These are the things actually, so when you go back, it is asking, where is the pricing, brother? Let's see in next session, if possible, if we can able to do some uh, other kind of dependency setup, and in that probably I can able to give pricing for all these materials, and so that we can close variant configuration. This knowledge is okay some extent, like 30 to 40%, and the remaining 60% you have to explore yourself and a lot of formulas will be there on the editor. Simple formulas. You can remember this hardly, 50 to 60 formulas will be there. You learn on your own if any internet somewhere it is available, and try to explore it if really interested in variant configuration. So but it has an edge on your resume if you say, if you know this overview and if you can able to explain, you will be placed in variant configuration relevant projects. That's where your journey starts. If you don't know also, if the project demands, you have to get into that, but it's not an easy job. I'm telling you, my friends, if you take defense, if you take any industry, for example, if you take automobile industry, if you see especially how many bolts in a car, how many kind of seat covers, how many kind of dashboard variants, how many kind of you know many things, many parts in the car. So if you work for automobile industry, like it's quite challenging, especially it is, big thing in automobile industry and the retail and manufacturing. It's okay some extent, but if you go to automobile, if you go for a bike, how many parts will be there? If you go for any car, how many parts will be there? This is how the important, at least if you don't know the overview, it is very difficult. So probably let's catch up next session for our pricing and at variant level, and we'll define our base price and we'll define price for our variants, and let's try to do some fun with variant configuration in next session. Probably that might be the last session, or else we can extend one more session for closing. Okay, I'm just splitting the sessions for your understanding only, because one instance, if I have given a more lengthy lecture, it is very difficult to grasp. That's why I'm going slowly. So beginners will be there and experienced professional, please bear with me. So then if I'm my length of videos are a little high, then thanks so much. Actual class learning should be like this only. So you learn dependencies, right? Right, say yes or no. If you say, if you're saying yes, then please comment. Okay, so that's what I feel that. Okay, so thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Because of you, I am also learning. Jai Bharat. Have a great day.